Alright, so now we're going to attach this hand to the body. Let me show you one more tool that comes in handy every once in a great year. It still sucks, but this is the smooth tool. Okay. And every once in a while you hit B, click and drag, and you can kind of smooth this area out a little bit. Okay, just got to watch it until you got it all put back together. But for right now, this is a pretty okay job at just getting around the really hard unorganic stuff here. And then once we get it on the wrist, then we'll get it a little bit better. Let me save this scene as something else, just in case. Then we'll turn on layer 1. Okay. Give him a big hand. After we get everything attached, we can kind of clean up the proportions of the head and the body. But for right now, sometimes I always see students getting the hand too big. But right now the head's too big. Just going to jump into a front view there. I'm going to shrink down this head. Okay, then I'm going to take the hand and shrink it down. Now I'm generally looking to see if the hand is the right size, the right. So I'm just going to rotate this. Okay, a little bit less. Right about there. If you, and this is an old joke, put your hand in front of your face, and then, of course, your friend would come up and, totally take your hand and shove it in your face. This arm's a little thick, so I'm just going to take it down just a little bit. Move all that back out. We're also going to have to work on this leg. It's a little thick. There we go. We're going to end up mirroring the character here in a second. Okay, jump into the top view. For this, I like to Control R, insert an edge loop there. And destroy the faces. Delete. Okay, line that up with the character. And leave enough distance where we can start blending this together. Now, it doesn't matter what you do. If you bring the arm to it, or you take the hand and bring it to the arm, doesn't really matter. it's going to be a big hot mess anyway until we get it straightened out. So I generally work at the top first. Okay, then I work at the bottom. Make sure where those corners go. Then I'll work on the sides. Oh, and look at that. So I'm going to take these vertices in this area and make sure this is two objects. That is one, so combine them together first. Take the vertices and mesh merge. Okay, again, always check that out. Did that work? Control R. Yes, it did. Or I wouldn't be able to insert an edge loop there. Alright, now to start cleaning it up some. Okay, move these vertices back. That, jump into our front view. All I'm doing is here is straightening this stuff out. Averaging it when I can. And there we go. Nice low poly mesh. Now it might have gained some length there when we put it all together. A way to check it is go like this. Duplicate face, again with the blue arrow, just a little bit. And that way it becomes one of its own chunk. Dog Victor that to the point right here. Then rotate that. Okay, as you can see, length, lots of it. Alright, what I can do here, however, is shorten this up. Rotate it back. And that gives me a good indication of things I need to change. Jump into my top view, move this over. And this one I'm just going to start taking this scaling it down. Okay, another thing, don't forget that crook of the arm. So does that still meet the rib cage? Yep, in that area. So we want to match that up. This is close. I'm almost willing to just say, hey, this is close enough. little bit under the arm here. I'm just going to fix this. Bring that up. And generally I like to just fix this up a little bit before we mirror it. Really all this stuff needs to go in quite a bit. And you might as well fix this right now. Okay, all this stuff needs to go over some. Then we're just going to chop this character in half. And be very careful about that chopping of the half. If this happens right here where something becomes ununiformed, or it breaks the symmetry of the character, this happens from time to time. What I like to do is this. Double click the edge in this area, jump into my front view, hit R, and then scale this negative and then move it back. Okay. And then we can take and mirror the character over again. Don't forget to dog Victor the point here, just somewhere around the median line. Modify freeze transformation. Duplicate special. There we go. Perfect. Combine those. Grab the vertices down the center of the character. Merge them. And then generally just check over the character to make sure everything combined. If it did not, if something's broke as far as symmetry is concerned, you just need to grab those two, scale them to the center, and merge. Low poly character, sculptable. Let's move on to the next video.